To start hiring, visit indeed.com/try today.
This is Classic FM with the latest news. Next.
Ah, Britain. I often forget about the simple joys you bring. It's the best day of the week and the air smells of freshly cut grass. Picnic in the park with the kids. Time to enjoy some quality family time. Sandwiches, football, a bit of sun. Lovely. Oh no. Joe! Let's get home before I score an own goal. Don't let allergies catch you out. Feel the clarity with Claritin. Provides 24-hour relief from allergies. Now available at your local pharmacy. Claritin allergy tablets contain loratadine. Always read the label.
On your radio,
on Global Player,
and on your smart speaker. Play Classic FM.
This is Classic FM.
From Global's newsroom at 11 o'clock. 10 people have been killed in what is being treated as a racially motivated attack in the state of New York. An 18-year-old is in custody after a gunman opened fire at a supermarket in a predominantly black neighbourhood in Buffalo. The shooting was live streamed for at least 2 minutes through a helmet camera. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia says 4 staff are among those killed.
One of the individuals inside the store is the security guard, a beloved security guard, who is a retired Buffalo police officer, a hero in our eyes, engaged the suspect, fired multiple shots, struck the suspect, but because he had heavily armored plating on, that bullet had no round. The suspect engaged our retired officer, and he was ultimately shot and deceased at the scene.
British intelligence suggests Russia has lost 1/3 of its ground forces in Ukraine. The Ministry of Defence says Moscow's offensive in the Donbass region has fallen significantly behind schedule. Over the last month, the MOD says Russia has failed to make any substantial territorial gains at all. Number 10 says Boris Johnson wants to ensure political stability in Northern Ireland ahead of a visit to Belfast. The Prime Minister is expected to tell politicians to get back to work tomorrow, but he's been accused of facilitating the DUP and blocking the formation of a new executive at Stormont. Chief political commentator at The Independent, John Rentoul, says Mr Johnson shares their frustrations over the Northern Ireland Protocol.
I mean, he accepted that there would be this customs border down the Irish Sea, but he said that he thought it wouldn't actually involve any checks, on goods actually arriving in Northern Ireland, because it could all be done electronically away from the border. I mean, maybe that was fantasy, but I do get the impression that the EU hasn't really tried to make it work.
A man in his 50s has died following a crash involving a Bugatti sports car and an ambulance in Bedfordshire. Police were called to a collision on the northbound carriageway of the A6 near the Barton Road junction. It's not clear which vehicle the man who died was travelling in. And a protester has thrown eggs at a statue of Baroness Thatcher less than 2 hours after it was lowered into place in Grantham. The £300,000 monument was originally intended for Parliament Square in Westminster. The council has installed a CCTV camera directly opposite the statue in an attempt to combat any threats of vandalism. The weather, sunny spells starting in the far north, moving to the south by this afternoon. Showers will spread to the north and falling heavy in places, a high of 24 degrees. From Global's newsroom for Classic FM, I'm Amelia Cox.
This is Classic FM from Global.
And I'm John Brunning, answering the question, what's better than a concerto for one violin, which is one for two?
The world's greatest music.
Classic FM.